With the Auto Expo 2023, a lot of the two-wheeler action is centered around electric bikes and electric two-wheelers, and we have a very special guest, Kapil Shelke, founder and CEO of Tork Motors, the Tork Kratos specifically. So Kapil, congratulations on the brand new Kratos X.
Thank you, Pritham. So we are just unveiling it today. So I think yesterday.
Yeah.
And it's based on the Kratos R platform, but there are some improvements that we have done. So we've changed the swing arm, we've changed the motor, we've changed the the powertrain. We've also have a TFT dash now, 7-inch touchscreen Android. So anything that you think about and you want, we've added that.
Yeah.
Let's see how it goes.
So
Two new colors also. So I like this color.
Yeah, very attractive color. So what's been the response to that Kratos R in general since you launched?
We are all subscribed right now. So anything that we make, I don't think we are able to keep at our factory. Everything goes out. We also don't have, let's say, test rides, bikes to give to customers. So yeah, I think the only bottleneck that we have is us. We are producing from a small plant. We'll shift to a larger plant soon. And once that happens, I think you will see us in all other cities.
So good challenges to have at the moment.
Yeah, good challenge. Good challenge.
So what's your current production capacity like, and what's your...
currently I think we've already mentioned this long time.
Yeah.
We are doing 500 a month, and I think we will now ramp this up to 5,000 a month. But that will happen on a new plant. So the new plant will be operational in Q1. We've already done a pilot production from there, but I think from a throughput perspective, it will take some time.
So, like we meant for the first time, you'd mentioned your roots when you sort of participated in the Isle of Man and racing and all that. So, there is a racing kind of an electric bike which is going to be unveiled today here from a rival firm or brand.
Okay.
So, any plans of going that route with your Kratos platform?
So, I think that's easy to do for us. I don't find... So I've done racing for 6-7 years. I think that bike is very simple to make. You import everything, just make it go. I think we are tackling a harder problem. We want to make everything in India. It has to be at a price point. It has to be for, let's say, the masses. I won't say masses, but all the Indians. Let's say India के लिए भी है, भारत के लिए भी है. So अगर उनके लिए बनाना है, तो it's a difficult task right now. I think we have set ourselves for a difficult task altogether. So we want to solve that first. I think I've made a bike that can do 240 kilometers per hour way back in 2012. So, okay.
So the Tork, I've seen a lot of Tork bikes on the streets of Pune when I've gone there. What about your pan-India footprint? How are you expanding? Any expansion plans that you can share with us?
Yeah. So we've already started to look at other cities. Also not just Tier 1 but Tier 2 cities. Let's say Patna, Surat. Bangalore store will open up soon. Chennai, Hyderabad is actually on the way. So we'll have the inauguration soon. So we are just waiting to expand. All the stores should come up. You will see a lot of stores coming up across India. So by March we should be in 11 cities, and by March 24 we should be in, let's say, 72 cities.
That's a
massive number.
Massive number.
For us, I think it's a massive number. I've never visited 72 cities in my life that are on the list. But I think I'm happy to be there, sell the product, meet people.
So from the initial Kratos R that we test rode the first ride to now, what has been the transformation like?
So all cosmetic, nothing on the, we've not changed anything on the engineering standpoint. So we've done a cosmetic upgrade on the, so let's say a refresh version. We saw small changes that we were doing internally. And then we clubbed them and said, yeah, let's do a year upgrade now, from here onwards. Don't do small implementations. Because production takes a hit because of, let's say, you start doing small on the line. So on the powertrain, we've changed nothing. We've just kept the same powertrain that you rode. We've just, I think, we worked on the software a lot. Earlier, our boundary conditions were very narrow on how do we switch the motorcycle off, or let's say on thermals and all that. Now we've done a lot of testing and we've opened that up. We have 1 million kilometers worth of test on customers now, and no hiccups, no bugs, small issues, learning issues, something breaks, something scratches. I think that's all, but that's okay. If they're riding, that will happen.
Yeah. Over the past year, there have been a lot of news in the market or in the country about thermal runaway issues with a lot of manufacturers, in fact. So, what is your take on that whole?
So it's a problem. So for batteries, that was always a problem. I think Everybody who knows lithium-ion batteries should. Well, this was like a stated problem, known problem. It's not an unknown problem. So we designed for it. Started designing way back in 2016-17, and when the AIS 156 came in, we changed nothing. So our battery vehicles were in ARI ICAT, and we were doing all the tests, and we changed nothing. They just said we'll add one more test. We said okay. So for our standpoint, nothing changed. I think the regulation. So we work beyond the regulation. We are working with the customer more. So customer has to make sure. Say it has to be safe, reliable. It has to work. It has to ride wherever. We are not a country. We are a continent. Everything changes after, let's say, 100 kilometers. The season changes. The temperature will change. Everything will change. Just building a bike for India.
Yeah.
So that's already a harder problem.
Yeah.
Then I think the regulation.
Yeah.
So if you can solve that, I think the regulations can be sorted.
Yeah. So in a way, the EV industry, two-wheeler EV industry, is still fledgling, so to say. It's not really taken off. Although there have been a lot of players. Do you think there's space in the market for so many players, or do you think there'll be a consolidation, only a few will survive going forward?
I think the best product will survive. Simple. I don't think there is. Customers are very smart. See, they're like us. We will not buy anything with our hard-earned money that does not shout out reliability and trust and, let's say, warranties and all that. Everything. They want everything. They want service. They want spares. They want. See, Indian automotive have been the best in the whole world. The benchmark is too high already. So it's good that way. So if you get to that benchmark and survive, I think then so we already have a harder problem. I'm not worried about where the competition is, what's happening. I think internally there is a lot to do and then surpass that benchmark.
So right now, what is the customer feedback that you're getting from the existing customer base that you have since launch? And going forward, what has been the sales numbers that you've achieved? And going forward, do you have any projections that by the end of the year we'll have so many customers?
So next year I'm not talking about, but till now I think we've already delivered about more than 500 motorcycles, 500 plus. Exact number, it keeps on changing daily. Yeah. So I'm just saying 500 plus. Customer feedback have been incorporated in the refreshed. Small changes, small plastic parts, small things of what customer wanted. On the cosmetic side, I think from a powertrain perspective, it had never had a really big issue. So we didn't change anything there. But I think customers are not just looking at powertrain; they're also looking at fit and finish, and they're looking at small things, features and all that. So the app is live, the charging network is live, the destination charger is now live. We've also added a portable charger now, so you can go anywhere. So we are not just thinking about the motorcycle, but also I think customer is asking us that he wants this, and I think that is because we are having a conversation with the customers. We've already sold the motorcycles. So then when you ask for them, if you talk to them, you learn their problems and you solve for that.
That's the best way to go about it, isn't it? Speak to the customer, learn about their pain points, and then improve them going forward. That's
how we learn, I think, long back, right?
Yeah. Do you have a number going forward by the end of 2023 that this many?
So we build a factory that can churn out 60,000 motorcycles. I think the number depends on the cities we enter.
Okay.
So how fast we enter in the city, I think that will be our, that will be, let's say, our glass ceiling for numbers that we're doing. So numbers, I think, current capacity is about 500. So till March we will run through that rate a little more. But after that we'll ramp up.
Okay. So congratulations again, and we look forward to riding the refreshed Kratos X. Check out
the Kratos R is refreshed. This is unveiled.
This is unveiled, but once you launch it, we'll look forward to it.
This is only unveiled. You will get a test ride of this in March and April.
March and April, that's not very far away.
Yeah, it's already a rideable condition.
It's got more performance also from motor, right? Well, so that's the unveiled Kratos X. Possibly more power, more torque perhaps, and features, new screen and all that. Look forward to riding. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.